Do you think Tabitha did something to him? Yes, I do. That or maybe Perlane. I don't know what it would be, but something happened up at that house. Hi everyone, welcome back to Scarlet Hollow Part 18. Thanks again for all the support and for visiting my channel. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. And let me know in the comments what you think about the game so far. Now, let's get started. Excuse me. Wait, you're BN, aren't you? My name is Bo. I'm Duke's boy. It's a pleasure to meet you. The policeman told me you saw what happened to my daddy. Oh man. It wasn't pretty. Jeez. Have they found his body yet? They seem to want to pin on me. Folks don't seem to care. They're dead, do they? Jeez. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you. The policeman said he might just be out hunting somewhere, but me and my mama both know he ain't coming back. Mama's pretty broken about it. I'm trying to hold it together since I'm the man of the house now, but it ain't easy. Me and him were supposed to bring Big Betty to the state fair this week, but now he's gone, and as of this morning, so is she. Who's Big Betty? So I suppose if I'm not going to the fair, I may as well make myself useful and get out in the woods to look for what's left of my daddy. You was there, right? Could you tell me where to look so I could try to find him? Is Big Betty one of your chickens? It's dangerous up there. I wouldn't go poking around. You should let the police handle it. If they haven't found him, there's probably nothing left to find. Jeez, I don't think you want to see him like that. Your dad was killed by ditchlings. They're the things that have been stealing your chickens. Have you seen anything strange in the farm past couple of days? I can tell you where he is. It's not safe. He died on the north edge of town off the Asgina Trail. I'll ask this first. Is Big Betty one of your chickens? Nah, she ain't a chicken. Big Betty is our prize pumpkin. Oh, is that the pumpkin we saw in the beginning with like, it was carved out and it was just sitting on a hill? She was a big lady too. I expect she was at least 2,000 pounds. Not too easy to move something like that. Could be rolled all downhill, but I couldn't be looking for her just yet with everything else going on. I'm definitely not gonna say this. Not that either. Maybe I'll say this first. I don't think you want to see him like that. It's really bad. I'm a farm boy, but don't bother me none. Maybe human brains, but don't bother me none. I just want to find my daddy, even if he's like one of them horror movie monsters. He's still my daddy, and he should be out in the woods where any animal could take a piece of him. Aw, poor Bo. Okay, I guess I should tell... Maybe I can ask him about the farms. Have you seen anything strange on the farm the past couple of days? Not really, no, but I've been awful busy with everything that's been still happening. Them chickens keep disappearing though. Well, we don't know if the ditchlings killed him. It might have been an accident. Ditchlings bumped into him. Maybe they did kill him. Who knows? Your dad was killed by ditchlings. They're monsters that showed up when something bad is going to happen, and they're things that have been trying to steal your chickens. Oh wait, I guess we don't really know if that's true. I ain't never heard of a ditchling before, but whatever they are, they won't stop me from trying to find them. I think this boy deserves to know where his dad is, and the ditchlings don't seem to hurt humans and it's broad daylight, so I think it's fine to tell him. He died on the northeast edge of town, off the Asgina Trail. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate you trying to help us out. I don't rest easy knowing he's out there somewhere all by himself. And please tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. Bo, he seems like a good kid. Tabitha and Sybil are still in the tea room. Okay, right, what's going on back there? Your phone buzzes. Oh my god! Hey, I overslept! Still gotta make myself breakfast, meet at library after, and figure out a plan? And then it buzzes again. Stella sent you back in an image of an exhausted alien. Hey again, LO. If you want to come over for breakfast, would honestly love to hang out. And then it buzzes again. Somebody was busy this morning. Sliding into the DMs, are we? If you want to hang out before the library thing, I'm parked in the abandoned lot by the gas station. It's hard to miss. And that's that. You can't possibly get any more texts. Oh, it's Isaac? This is Isaac's from the mine. You gave me your number yesterday. I'm out behind the diner if you want to talk. You have plenty of time before dinner at Reese's house. Jeez. Alright, I'm definitely... Oh, wait. Do you have to wait for Tabitha? What's going on over there? I mean, there's a lot of things I can do. Check in on Oscar. I want to meet up with Isaac, though. Good. I mean, it's not really important. We can't really hear what they're talking about. It's not like they're going to tell us what's going on back there. And maybe this tea is actually for Tabitha's nerves or something. I'll meet up with Isaac's. You probably have time to slip off and hear what Isaac has to say before Tabitha even knows you're gone. You hold the bells of the door to the general store, quieting them while you make a silent exit. You find Isaac smoking out by the dumpsters behind Winnie's diner. Thought you were gonna show. Never mind, she'll come here behind the diner all alone by the dumpsters with you. I should have brought someone. I'll say this, here I am. Listen, I don't have a lot of time to talk, especially with you. I put 2 and 2 together. I know you're related to the boss and your guys are all riled up. They're talking action. If they saw me out here with you, they'd think I was some kind of scab. But none of them will listen to me, especially now. They have got bigger things to worry about than a single missing minor. I haven't forgotten about them, though. Anything you want to know, just ask. Excellent. You're a good source of info, Isaacs. Wayne's not missing. Keep running into him. Why would he be following me? Did anything happen to him with the mines? Do you think Tabitha did something to him? What was he like? I say this first. Did anything happen to him at the mines? Find any weird stuff? Uncover anything that wasn't meant to be uncovered? No, I don't think so. The few ships he was picking up were all above ground, mostly operating machinery. Pretty hushy stuff, to be honest. Wayne's not missing. I keep running into him. But wouldn't he come tell me if he's alright? Where's he staying? Why is he hiding from everybody? Just doesn't sound like him. I'm not sure the man you think is Wayne is really him. He's all goopy now. I think there's something wrong with him. Did he have a condition of some kind of medical condition? I don't think he's alright. I guess it's possible it's not him. I'll ask this. Did he have a condition of some kind? A medical condition? No. He was fit as a fiddle. Built like a workhouse too. Interesting. Well, if I say this, he's gonna say he doesn't know because it's not acting like Wayne. I'll ask this. What kind of action are people talking? Isaac glances around nervously. They're talking about a strike, but you didn't hear from me. Snap. What was he like? He was a kind of lighthearted kind of guy, always joking around on the job. Amazing fella to grab beers with. Not keen on doing our work, so it wasn't too strange when he barely picked up any shifts after that relationship started. I'm sure he saw her as a bit of a meal ticket, so maybe he wasn't too smart. But he was a good friend. Closest one I had. Aw, poor Isaacs. He's like, why isn't Wayne visiting me? Do you think Tabitha did something to him? Yes, I do. That, or maybe Perlane. I don't know what it would be, but something happened up at that house. You know what? I was actually thinking about this. when we mentioned, or when we asked Tabitha who Wayne was, she said that she couldn't remember who that was because there were too many workers, so she was flat out lying because they were obviously dating. The week it went down, everybody was so up in arms about Miss Perlane's death. Almost nobody cared about the fact that some transplant miner had gone missing. Did anyone think there might be a connection? Do you know how Perlane died? What do you know about Perlane? Do you have any theories? I'll ask her this. Do you know how Perlane died? Heard it was natural causes, died in her sleep. She was old and a smoker. Figured her lungs finally gave up on her. Don't mind me smoking here too. Why would he be following me? Dang if I know. I don't even know you exist until yesterday. I suppose Tabitha could have told him about you, so maybe he's trying to get he's trying to get to someone close to his ex. Seems like a pathetic move to me, but relationships change people. Maybe even a man like Wayne can be broken by someone like her. Say this. This was helpful, thanks. Isaac sighs, taking one last long drag of a cigarette. I appreciate you coming by to talk. I can't say I'm happy with what you've told me, but I'm glad somebody's looking into this. Seems like everybody else was perfectly happy to sweep it under the rug. Isaac tosses his cigarette butt. It goes without saying that you'd better not tell anyone we talked. And if you see him or whatever... And if you see him, or whoever it is, pretending to be him, tell him his buddy is worried about him, alright? Aw, Isaac. Isaac heads back inside and you find yourself alone again. Oh, maybe Dustin's here. To immediately tell them about the strike and rattle on Isaac. Slip back into the general store to find your cousin, swing Stella's, check in on Oscar, go to the diner to see Avery. I'll stop by and say hi to Avery right there. The diner is busy, but its vibe is different than the past 2 days. Its atmosphere muted and serious. And oh my gosh, are these all the men? Yeah, it's Isaac! Oh yeah, these two guys! And oh, Harrison, and I kind of forgot their names. These are all the miner people. The miners glance up at you with suspicion, with the exception of Isaac's, who does his best to avoid eye contact. Oh yeah, they are. Hey, good to see you alive and well. You caught me at a good time. Break just started. Winnie's just spying back there. And Janie too, because apparently she was at the diner the first day. I heard about what happened last night. The diner's been buzzing all morning, so I've been hearing a lot of things. Seems like those fellows back there are getting pretty riled up. It might be a good idea to give them some privacy, especially considering, you know, who you're related to. How about we take some biscuits to go? There's a little garden next door. I think you might like it. I like it anyway. Aw, but I want to know the going-ons. Good idea. As long as there are biscuits, I'm there. I was kind of hoping to chill over breakfast. I'll say this. Good idea. Yep, let's bounce. 2 biscuits to go, and if you don't mind, Sal. The sour-faced cook nods and set a box on the counter. See you, Aunt Winnie. Going on a date. Don't get my Avery into any trouble, Ben. I've heard about what you've been getting up to, and if anything happens to them, you'll learn the true wrath of a southern woman. We'll be sticking around the neighborhood. Unless a sinkhole opens up, I can't imagine there's much trouble to get into. Ooh, I like your outfit, Avery. And this is the spot. It's a little community garden. It's a public garden I've been putting together. Oh, Avery's got a green thumb with this green outfit. It was just an empty lot before I first moved here, but Winnie said it was okay for me to mess with. So when I'm stuck in a rut with work or music, I come here and dig around the dirt, just organizing the chaos for a little bit. But I don't think we came here to talk about my side projects. Wink. We could talk about something else. I've been hearing some absolutely wild stuff about last night. I mean, I don't know how much you overheard in the diner, but it seems like the miners are planning a strike. Some of them have been saying that the old mine is haunted too, that ghosts caused the collapse, and There's some guy walking around claiming to be a dead man? I've heard about what happened to Oscar's kids, too. What really went down last night? I can tell him that Isaac told me that. Phil Avery on and last night. Actually, I did come here to talk about your side projects. Tell me more about yourself, Avery. Phil Avery, yeah, I don't want to talk about heavy stuff. Let's just chill out. Experiencing last night, just once was enough. I'd rather not relive it. You know, I'll tell him about last night because we're not talking about the ditchlings, but we can kind of tell him that we saw some things. You do your best to sound sane as you feel Avery in on all the details of what happened in the mines, the knocking, the ghostly figures of dust and light, the strange episode with the stone, and of course the violent way it all ended. Holy crap, nothing ever happens here. It's like the town has it in for you. Must be my scarlet blood, it's a curse or something. It's been fine, I like to roll with the punches. I enjoy the challenge. I'm kind of indifferent to what's going on, to be honest. Would it be bad to say I'm actually having a good time? Everything's fun. I just wish somebody would help me leave. I'm sick of being in a horror movie. Do you regret moving here now that everything's going to hell? I'll say this. It must be my scarlet blood. It's like a curse or something. Guess you should have stayed in Q to Patootie. Scarlet Hollow clear has a bone to pick with you. Family, am I right? Sucks that just sharing genetics with somebody is enough to inextricably tie you together forever, even beyond the grave. I don't really know what to say here. I've enjoyed the challenge. Well, a person died and a person lost their foot, so maybe I shouldn't say I enjoy the challenge. Or that I'm having a good time. I don't want to leave yet. I'm gonna say I don't think he's gonna regret everything. I'll just remain silent. You don't respond. After a moment, Avery breaks the silence. Sorry, I realize it's probably kind of rude to ask you to relive fresh trauma like that. We could just chill and talk about something else. You're hot. Is everything in this garden yours? So you like plants? What do you honestly think about this town? Seems like you made good friends here. You mentioned music when you first got here. Are you a musician? Want to come ghost hunting with us tonight? Once your shift start back up, because I am done talking to you. Enjoy a quiet moment. To experience an awkward silence. I just asked about the garden. Is everything in this garden yours? I mean, technically, it's public garden. Yeah, pretty much every piece of green you see here is something I personally planted. Once my house filled up, I had to direct all my energy somewhere. So I put all of it in this vacant lot next to the diner. I didn't make the frames of the benches, that was Julius. But everything else was me. I forgot who Julius is. A lot of these are the native plants that were already growing in the lot though. I couldn't help but add a few of my personal faves. Hydrangeas and begonias and that sort of thing. Plenty of beds of edible plants. And I'm about to put in a bunch of mums. With the seasons changing. Just doesn't feel like autumn without them. Oh, exactly, that's my question. Who's Julius? You know, the guy who sits in the back of the diner reading the newspaper? That's Julius. I actually don't remember. He lives out on the farms, but the diner's practically his second home. He's there every day, reading his newspaper and drinking at least a pot worth of coffee. And you're friends with him? He's a bit of a strange dude. I'm not sure if I could call him a friend, though I'd like to. He's more like some kind of wish-granting gnome. I can't say I really talked to the guy despite him being in there almost every day. But one day I was chatting with Winnie about how I was looking for a bench for the garden, and the next morning, there it was. Alright, so that kind of means that Julius likes to listen in on people's conversations, but he's also super nice. A hard-carved bench sitting in the garden. I thought it must have been Winnie, but that day when I brought Julius the coffee, he asked me if I liked the bench. I said yes, and he grumbled, "You're welcome," before going back to his paper. He did a lot after that. I mentioned something I needed to Winnie, and sure enough, the next day he'd be waiting in the garden. Julius and I talk a little more these days, and I've been to his house to pick up a new frame for one of the beds. But he's a man of few words. He strikes me a bit of a loner. Maybe he feels some sort of kindred connection between us. I don't know.
I didn't see him here today.
Yeah, he hasn't been in. He left early today, and I haven't seen him at all today. Maybe he's working on something. I might start getting worried if he doesn't show tomorrow. I don't think anyone really checks in on the guy.
Do lots of folks come here?
I come here, and that's enough for me. A handful of other folks every now and then, too.
I'll ask this. What kind of plants do you have at home?
Avery laughs. A lot. It's practically a jungle.
Firstly, a gift. Any plants I should avoid?
Whoa. Why do you have so many, though? Do you have a favorite?
Why do you put so much effort into something that's barely even alive?
I'm not really a plant person.
Do you have a favorite?
It'd have to be my dragon scale alocasia. I'll admit it's partly because it's called dragon scale, like it's some plant from a fantasy world. It's also a cutting from one of my online plant friends. Life got pretty busy, so we don't talk much anymore, but every time I look at that plant, it reminds me that someone cared enough to package it up and send it to me. Plus, the leaves look like big puffy cartoons. Excellent quality in a plant.
Our turn. What do you honestly think about this town?
It's definitely quiet. It's good to have hobbies, to try and stay busy, but yeah, it gets boring. You don't tend to meet many new people or try new things, but it's cheap, and Winnie pays me a much higher wage than I'm making in the city. So I'm gonna stick around, save up, maybe eventually I move someplace else. I don't like to think I'll wind up stuck in a diner for the rest of my life, but I don't know where I'd move either. Hopefully I'll figure it out one day.
I'll talk about this one. You mentioned music when you first got here. Are you a musician?
Yeah, I've been on SoundCloud and everything. It's pretty much what I wanted to do with the rest of my life, whenever it winds up being profitable or not.
How's that make you money? Do you ever jam with locals, play folk music with them? What do you play?
Synths. With my MIDI controller. I got 3 of them, and I've had more, but I promised myself I'd only add to collection when I mastered the ones I already have. I started with the bass guitar, though. Don't ask me why, the bass just called to me.
I'll say this. I'd love to hear your stuff sometime.
Aw, thanks. I'll send you a link, but you hear some at the party Saturday if you swing by. Also, don't worry if it's not your kind of thing. I don't expect everyone I know to vibe with it, so no pressure.
Sure, I'll say this. Do you ever jam with the locals? Play folk music with them?
For sure. Every month the musicians in town get together for a song circle. It's one of my regular social events. I bring my bass and strum along. Julius is there with his banjo. Even though it's a bunch of older country folks, they seem generally happy to see me there. I think they're thrilled that a young person is helping to carry on these traditions. I guess I'm like insurance that these songs and the way they play them aren't just going to vanish.
Aw, it's really sad.
Jeez, will some people chill with you?
Alright, I'm good. It seemed like you made good friends here.
Oh, sure. Kanika's friendly, though she's usually busy with the store. And Stella, she's one of the nicest people I know, and she stops by the diner at least a couple times a week to say hi. But I still don't feel like I know her. It's like she has some kind of wall up. It's the same for a lot of people around town, honestly. Most of them grew up together, so they don't talk about the tougher part of their lives. They just know each other so well. And someone like me, a transplant they don't trust, doesn't know any of it. It's not my business to ask. So I'm polite, I do my job, I go home, I take care of my plans, I wake up the next day and do it all again, in a town full of friendly strangers.
Stella Hoppy, Stella Wallace, she's so friendly open. I started to notice that about Stella this Wallace. We hung out with Kanika all day yesterday, she seems to have time. She definitely doesn't want to hang out with you. When we hung out with Kanika yesterday, it felt like she and Stella hadn't really hung out in a long time. You seem to get along with Sybil. Have you thought about befriending my cousin? Everyone's been very welcome to me. I don't know, people here seem to find me, at least some of them. I know what you mean, I feel like everyone's hiding something from me. I'll ask about him. You sound unhappy. I wouldn't say that. This is the happiest I've ever been. And it's not like I'm all alone. I have Aunt Winnie still. And chill as she is, there are things you just don't talk about with your aunt. So I guess I'm not unhappy, just a little lonely. I'll say this for now. Stella has walls? She's so friendly and open. She does seem that way at first, doesn't she? But you notice them after a while. Things she doesn't quite say, things she's hiding even from herself. I think she struggles to process bad things that happen to her. She just pretends they never happened, maybe hoping that means she can pretend to live in a world where they didn't. But they still impact her, like the car thing. And if you try to talk to her about it, walls. Well, I definitely don't want to say that. When we hugged Kanika yesterday, I felt like she and Stella, I don't really talk about their relationship. Sure, I'll ask about Sybil. You seem to get along with Sybil? That's more of a business relationship. We only ever talk about tea, maybe the weather, she's feeling chatty, so I can't say I actually know her. And Avery glances around before continuing. I don't know if you ever feel the same way, but there's something strange about Sybil. I can't get a read on her at all. I feel like that makes it impossible to really get to know her. You see, guys, Sybil is mysterious. She drugging everyone with her tea. I don't know. I'll talk about Tabitha. Have you ever thought about befriending my cousin? She's also a bit of a loner. You know, two loners together. Avery laughs. That's creative. I like it. Honestly, though, I doubt she even knows my name. I wouldn't know hers if your family didn't practically own the town. I guess that's it. That's all I really want to say. I don't want to invite him without asking Kanika and Stella. So I'll ask him about the shift. When's your next shift start back up? Before Avery can answer, your phone buzzes in your pocket. Almost forgot, it's Mayor Jimmy Day! Good excuse to head over to the library. We should check in on Oscar. Meet y'all in half an hour. I totally blanked on that. Been having a weird foggy morning. Frowny face. Well, that they're still doing the Mayor Jimmy thing even after last night. Do you think news has spread yet? But yeah, we should go to see Oscar. See y'all soon. That's a lot of text. Gotta meet the mayor, tell him there's the curse of the town. He'll believe me. Just Kanika and Stella making plans for Mayor Jimmy Day. Why is everyone so jazzed about meeting the mayor? Just folks making plans for a day. I'll say this. It's Mayor Jimmy Day? Oh, it's Mayor Jimmy Day! Heck yeah, he's one of the best parts of living there, here honestly. I still got a little bit of time to kill before my shift starts back up, and I'm sure Winnie wouldn't mind. Let's go over there before there's too much of a crowd. I guess Avery's coming with us. You and Avery make your way to the library. It's busier than usual. A small crowd has already formed in the corner of the main foyer. Okay, Stella's looking better. She doesn't have those lines in her eyes. Gretchen's looking like Gretchen. And Kanika looks good too, I think. I don't think there's any lines in her eyes. I like their shirts, a little ghost, a little goth moth, the skull. Oh, hey Ben! And Avery too! The human who smells of breakfast, but I see no bacon, no biscuits. How dare my senses be tantalized so, and all for a lie? Hey, can't believe I've almost forgotten about Mayor Jimmy Day. Thank God we have something to do this morning. My family has been driving me nuts. Yeah, the whole gang's here. I've been waiting to introduce Bien to the mayor for like the entire time I've known her. It'd be worth it, trust us. Alright, shall we? Oh my gosh.